Hey everyone, Mr. Armstrong here. I just want to show you how to set up your formative account that we'll be using this year in science class. So first thing you're going to do is go to goformative.com, which you can see up here in the toolbar. Once you get there, it's going to take you to this homepage that you see. What I want you to do is come up to the top right hand corner where you see join code. I'm going to have provided you with the join code. That's what you want to use. Do not go to sign up for free. You don't have to do that. So we're going to click on this join code. Let's just give this a second here. And then this enter code box pops up. So I'm just using one of my classes that I have set up. I'm using this from a different account so you guys can see it from the student perspective. It doesn't let me do it from the teacher perspective. It recognizes me as a teacher and won't let me log in as a student. So I entered my code. Now it's going to say, do you want to join David Armstrong's class, Sandbox class? Yes, you do. Now, if you don't have an account, you're going to have to go create account. If you already have account set up, all you need is a code and it will take you right into your Go Formative account. Most of you probably won't have a formative account, so we're going to hit create account. You're a student, so you click on student, and then you're just going to hit sign in with Google. It's going to recognize your Google information from your school account, and then you're going to join the class. Now, you'll see a couple things here in your formative account. So everything in this area right here, this is all your formatives. Up top here, these are the classes that you belong to. And over here is where you can join another class. So where that comes in handy, let's say today is the first time you've signed up, and then you go to Mrs. Gold's class and you're going to sign up for her formative account. You don't need to go through the whole process of creating a new account. You're just going to click on join a class or assignment and you'll type in that code. So you'll see right now we have one class set up. So let's pretend that we're going into another class and the teacher has you sign in. So you're going to click on join a class. They would have provided you with a code. So I'm going to use a different code of mine for my period G class this year. I'm going to enter that in and it's going to say, do you want to join David Armstrong's class? Yes, we do. Now you'll see up top on the left that I have multiple classes, okay? The Sandbox class was the original class that we joined, and period G was the second class that I joined. So let's hypothetically say Sandbox is science, period G was your social studies class. You have both formatives all set up. So if you want to see just your formatives from your Sandbox class, you just click on it and it's going to show just the formatives from your Sandbox class. Let's say your period G class, you click on it and it's going to show only the formatives that are in that class specifically. Then the other or last thing that I want to show you here is this button right here where it says open. What that means right now in open is you can go in and you can still enter answers or finish up a question, whatever it is that you need to do. When this changes to closed, that means we as the teachers have closed the formative. You can no longer enter responses. The only thing you can do is you can go into the formative, but the only thing you can do is go in there and look at what you wrote. You can see your score and look at feedback that has been provided to you from your teacher. Okay, so that's a quick tutorial on how to get set up with formative. I can give you a different tutorial later on when we get into a little more deeper use of formative within the classroom.